We're Steve and Nikki, and together with our motorhome Louis, we've spent the last 2 summers travelling around Europe. This year, we're exploring the UK and Ireland, and in this part of our journey, we visit the Irish Heritage Museum in Wexford, discover the link between Cobh and the Titanic disaster, and talk a load of old Blarney at Blarney Castle. Wexford is located in the southeast of Ireland on the River Slaney and has a thriving fishing port. The Irish National Heritage Park is an open-air museum just outside of Wexford. It tells the story of human settlement in Ireland up to the Norman invasion in 1169. The park includes 16 reconstructed dwellings, including this stone circle.
As far back as 4,000 years ago, the Bronze Age, possibly even further back. That's when they start building sites like this. Until the 11th century, barely 1,000 years ago, that's only when we stopped building sites like this. But the vast majority of the 45,000 ring forts that we know of on this island today, they all have been built during a construction boom, essentially, that occurs during the 500s and 600s. The height of our Iron Age Ireland, the height of our early Christian era Ireland, these sites would have been everywhere during this time. This is a Christian monastery. It's from sites like this from as early as 300 AD, possibly even sooner, possibly as far back as 200 AD, that the first ever monasteries, or the first ever Christian monks, I should say, arrived into this island. They built monasteries like the one that we have here, and from these sites, Christianity is introduced all across the land a good 200 or so years before St. Patrick is even born. So his story of him being the one man who comes into Ireland and makes Ireland Christian all by himself, it's not true.
Oh, cool. Oh. This is the Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy Bridge. At 887 metres, this is the longest bridge in Ireland. Its 2 main central spans of 230 metres each are the longest of its type in the world. Named after Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy, the mother of US President John F. Kennedy. The ancestral home of the Kennedy family in Ireland is located less than a mile from the structure. It's another fancy bridge, but this one's a toll bridge by the looks of things. The Thomas Francis Marr Bridge spans the River Suir. It's 465 metres in total, and its single pylon rises 112 metres above the river. It looks as if there are a couple of places for motorhomes. We did go the wrong way, but at least we now know where the Titanic experience is. so we're now coming in the right way. Oh, I didn't realise there was a waste point and everything there. That's good. So she's obviously holding that space for somebody. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, how's that for a view? That'll do nicely, won't it?
Yeah.
What a beautiful view from this motorhome park up. We've had a few problems paying for our parking ticket. We had to get UK iTunes because you have to download an app, and we have Spanish iTunes, so we had to do that first of all. And then when we went onto the app, we couldn't actually get the price up to tell us how much we had to pay, and we just couldn't proceed. So we're going to try it again later so that we can pay our €10 for parking here. From Queenstown, Cobh used to be called Queenstown, 123 passengers joined the Titanic for its maiden voyage to New York, and only 43 survived. So we're going to the Titanic experience to learn some history about what happened to those passengers.
Hello.
Hi.
Prefer 2 adult tickets.
We have a booking.
The last photo of Captain Edward J. Smith was taken by Father Francis Brown, who disembarked at Cobh. This photo shows the 123 passengers outside the White Star Line ticket office on the morning of the 11th of April 1912. They were tendered to the Titanic, which was anchored off Roche's Point. The Lusitania Peace Memorial commemorates the 1,198 victims who died when RMS Lusitania was torpedoed by a German U-boat on May the 7th, 1915. It also honours the local fishermen who rescued survivors and brought them ashore to Cobh. We're leaving this lovely motorhome park up in Cobh this morning and on our way to Blarney Castle. It's been a fantastic night. It was quiet. There's lots of motorhomes here, as you can see. So we'll catch up with you when we're at Blarney Castle. Arriving at the Blarney Castle parking area.
Which means we're going to the cars.
Yeah, there's no height barrier, so. So we've found the dedicated motorhome parking. They've got 4 bays here for motorhomes. Okay, we bought our tickets online, so we've just gone straight through, but it's getting busy already. I guess probably because it's a Sunday. So we've got map and tickets. A cafe and toilets as you come in. And of course a gift shop, which I'll have to visit later. You can just see it in the distance there. Blarney Castle was built nearly 600 years ago by one of Ireland's greatest chieftains, Cormac McCarthy. Over the last few hundred years, millions of people have flocked to Blarney Castle to kiss the Blarney Stone. So this is a newspaper article from 2009 saying that the risk that the famous stone harbours all kind of nasty disease is nothing short of Blarney. It may be kissed up to 400,000 visitors each year. But the custodians of the stone say they've never received a complaint from anybody that they've got a disease. We clean the stone every day. I can hear people cheering after kissing the stone. You can just see somebody now leaning back over. No way am I going to be doing this. It just looks so awkward. Have they done it? I can't really see from here whether they've done it already. Oh, there they go. There, they've done it. While we're waiting in the queue to go up to the Blarney Stone, are you going to do it?
Possibly, yeah. I'll decide when I get
When
there.
you get there,
I'll see what
okay.
it looks like.
Okay then. That was quite tough, wasn't it? Those stairs. Didn't really like it very much, but we're here now at the top. So here we are at the top. You can see people kissing the Blarney Stone. So Steve's attempting it.
Sliver of rock,
Ah, okay.
like a lintel.
Ah,
That big. Very smooth.
cool.
Well, I didn't know like where we were going. So when you lay back, I'm like, where are you taking me? Like I didn't realize what.
Just where you belong. Next time, we start the Wild Atlantic Way, driving the Ring of Kerry and meeting some locals on our journey.